Hello everyone, Brian here again. I'm back from taking some time off, and I'll tell you why I took some time off. I took time off because I was really considering never to do another one of these reviews again. The reason is that to do these reviews per review, it takes me about 100 to 150 takes per video. Now you can imagine how tedious that gets, especially when you're constantly doing it over and over again. This particular video, I'm on take 92 right now, and I'm just trying to get back into it. The only reason, and I'm going to say this once, the only reason why I came back to do these reviews is because I look back at some of the comments from my subscribers. I was looking at the sarcastic ones. I was looking at the nasty ones. Some of the ones they think that they're being really funny about what they think about the gear, and I can give a rat's ass about that. But the ones actually that I really enjoyed were the ones saying that that they were giving me ideas on how to make the videos. They were giving me ideas on what I was going to do with my next blade. They were giving me ideas on what I should do with my next video. So I appreciated those, and I was thinking, those guys put time in to make those kinds of comments to help me out. I'm going to go ahead and keep on making more videos to help them out. You come to my videos, you don't come to my videos for the pizzazz and woos and the music and the blah 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 blah. You come here to check out what the knives look like. That's it, plain and simple. I'm not gonna put it sugarcoat and put all these special effects and everything. I tried that once and it turned out horrible. That's when I did the after use Bear Grylls Gerber knife. I didn't like it. I still don't like it. I may do a retake. I don't know. That may be like what down the road later on. I don't know. Anyways, enough of the rant. I'm going to start off this video here. I've got my CRKT My Tighe, which was actually designed by a guy named Brian Tighe, and here it is. This is a first edition blade. It's not much different from the newest edition. It still weighs in at 5.6 ounces. It still has a closed length of 4.5 inches. When it's open, it's a little over 8 inches. It uses the same exact aluminum glass-filled nylon handle, which is very similar to the G10 handle that Gerber uses. It's a frame lock setup, and it uses a 440A, 440B European type steel, of which CRKT calls 1.4116 stainless steel. Now, if that doesn't get your mind going, I don't know what will. I do know one thing that may get you going is the outburst setup. Now, the outburst setup on the CRKT is the same thing as known as the assisted opening on the Gerber. What does it mean? It's spring assisted. Here we go. So here's the blade. This is the spring assisted. This blade does not fly out as fast as it used to. Now I'm going to tell you, and you probably already know why. It's because this blade is old. It's not new anymore. It's been through hell and back. This was my first spring assisted blade. Since then, I've attained several more. But there you go. And you may wonder why I didn't go with the new CRKT. Believe you me. If I wanted to go pick one off, I could pick one off the next day, day after tonight, right now, 2 minutes later. I do not like the new serrations. The new serrations look too artsy. Call me an old fart. I don't care what you call me, but I like the old serrations. I like simple and tried and true. The new ones, coming at a funny angle like so. I think it's this angle, it's definitely this angle, and they're deep and they're like halfway through the blade. Well, I don't know many people I don't know about many other people here, but the blade is only as strong as its weakest point. And you put a big gouge to the blade there, you're going to be seeing a snap in the dead center. I just don't like how they did it. I think that's just a really bad design. What I did here, by the way, just for this video, I had my blacksmith, I went and had him go ahead and polish up the blade a little bit. I tell you, this thing looks worn out. And he went ahead and sharpened it up for me a little bit too, so I can do a quick cutting test. But that's it, guys. There you are. The first edition CRKT My Tighe. It's not much different than the new one, except for some stupid-looking serrations. Let's go for a cutting test. So I got some old envelopes here. Now, I haven't cut anything with this yet, but my blacksmith was telling me that he did just a quick sloppy job just so we can get this video going here, and we're going to see how it does. Sloppy job. Seems like he did a pretty good job. How's the stabbing feel? Because I know that I busted the tip a little while ago. He fixed that. Well, so far, pretty impressed. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, there's the Mytighe. Spring assisted. One last thing. Listen carefully. That's the actual bar. That's the spring. That's inside this location here. Let me get my big fat mitts out of the way. There's a bar there. You can see it attached to the blade, or touching the blade there. That bar, according to CRKT, they've actually tightened it up once, and it's come loose again. And I told them it's come loose, and CRKT's actual answer was, it's okay for it to be loose. I don't know about that. I think that this is the end of this blade. I'm going to go ahead and retire it. Nice home self-defense weapon, though, but if you're one of those kinds of people that have, weapons hanging around, I just don't feel safe hearing this. My blacksmith was telling me the reason why is because what it is just a small metal pole which is acting like your spring, whereas the Gerbers are literally like little mini spring bars, so they don't have room to do a 360 and move around. So there's a CRKT, and let's do a quick comparison of the blades here, of spring assisted blades. So you got the Mytighe sitting right there. My next blade needs no introduction. Y'all remember this one. Of course, it's the Gerber Swagger AL. You also remember this one. This one is the Gerber Outrigger. And who can forget this bucket of joy? The Gerber Crucial Fast. So, now for a while I've had quite a few experience with spring assisted blades. You got the CRKT in the back, you got the Swagger over here, you got the Outrigger over there, and then you got the Gerber Crucial Fast here. These are not the only spring assisted blades I got. I got a whole shelf full of these, but these are so far my favorite that I like using. They're fast, they're swift, they're sharp. But if I were to pick any of these, I would have to still go with my Swagger. The CRKT is just too old. It's going to be an officially retired knife. The Outrigger, for me, it's too much of a small knife. And the Gerber Crucial Fast, for a while I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty neat. The only thing is, I don't like the fact that the blade is actually shorter than, the same size as the Paraframe mini knife. So, yeah, not enough blade for me. But, if it's a cutting tool, it's there when you need it. Anyhow, this is Brian signing off right now. I'll be bringing out my next CRKT model out here in a few days, and we'll do a video on that. And thanks again to the people who put some serious thought in their comments. If it wasn't for you, this video wouldn't be possible, and neither would the next or the one after that. Anyways, y'all take care, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.